Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the backstory. If you're new here, kindly hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below so that you can be notified when we post a new video. Now ladies and gentlemen, if you thought comments by William Ruto to disregard court orders was just political rhetorics or political talk, then you are in for a very rude shock. William Ruto and his handlers are now actualizing this. And Kapseret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi has actualized this by leading a group of youths in demolishing structures sitting on a contentious piece of land in Eldoret. This incident came like some 2 days after the complainant, who is a lady who claims to have been William Ruto's classmate, was seen approaching the president. They had a chat here and there, and she claims that she informed the president about the tussle which is in a court, and the court had made rulings about. Then the president asked her who knew about all this, and the lady mentioned Oscar Sudi. Then the president directed Oscar Sudi to take care of that issue. So apparently Oscar Sudi yesterday led youths from his constituency to go and demolish structures in this piece of land. It's a 20-acre piece of land against the ruling of the court.
Huyu mama alienda akalalamikia rais, akasema shamba yake amekuja amenyang'anywa na wakora, amefunguzwa na polisi, walienda kotini kufanya ukora, wakapata orders, wakabuguza huyu mama. Lakini uzuri, mimi ninaelewa maneno ya mashamba vizuri. Nikaitisha hii file, nikaenda tu polepole, ukora, forgery from A to Z. Forgery. Na mimi nataka msikie, kabla ya kwenda kotini ama hata kama kuna kesi kotini, huyu mama anaishi kwa wenyewe, mtoto mwingine anaishi kwa mwingine, mtoto mwingine anaishi kwa mwingine, mtoto mwingine anaishi kwa mwingine. So nimeongea na mjalusa tani mwenyewe anaitwa Uhuru, bwana anapona hajakufa, akaniambia shamba ni ya wale wa kwanza. Shamba mpaka leo hawajapeana title yao ya tani. Hao walienda wakafanya forgery, wakatumia mkora mwingine wa DPP hapo, wakatumia kotini, wakatumia polisi kulazimisha registrar, akatoa title fake. So title zenye ziko kwa hii shamba ni fake. Huyu mama amekuja kwangu, nikasikiza, nikaangalia kila kitu. Saa hii tunataka tukuzana na wakora. Kabla ya kumalizana naye mpaka title nirudi kwa huyu mama, tunabomoa nyumba saa hii. Tunabomoa nyumba ya wakora saa hii. Nyumba ya huyu mama, wake hiyo tu ni namna ya kulinda wakora. Kwa sababu hauwezi kwenda fanya forgery kotini, umefanya forgery DPP, umefanya forgery lands, mwenye kuuza shamba ya tani anapona, hajekufa.
Now ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the happenings around this piece of land, it gives you a lot of fear as to where we are headed to as a country. Because that is a member of parliament disregarding court orders and is coming out boldly and telling Kenyans that nipeleke mahali unataka. It doesn't matter. So what does that tell you as a Kenyan? That we are coming up with a culture that if we don't tame it right now, Kenya is headed down a very steep hill that it might take us years and years to come out of. Because look at it. If that is a member of parliament talking that way, leading a group of youths to go and demolish structures, not following the law, not even appealing this case in a superior court of law. And he's said openly that he's not going to obey these court orders. This message is being sent to other leaders out there who are, let me say, close to the power that be, that they can do anything they want without following the due process, without following court orders. It's like they have the absolute power to do what they want. Now, this reminds me of the Osoro versus Simba Arati incidents, which happened in Kisii. You know, Osoro, in the company of police officers, stormed Governor Arati's rally, which was within his constituency. The guys who were injured when these police officers fired live bullets at guys who were attending this rally. And up to now, there's no government officer who has come out to condemn Osoro's actions. Not even the Inspector General, not even the CS Internal Security, no one completely, not even the Speaker of the National Assembly. The Director of Public Prosecution is also mum on this. They have not talked about it. There was a letter that came out, and the letter came out and said that that letter was fake. So we are going back to the days when politicians had like vigilante groups. And these vigilante groups would be used to intimidate opponents. And politicians then were the law unto themselves. I think we've made strides in the implementation of the Constitution, the 2010 Constitution, but where we are going back to as a country is very dangerous. If you remember the history of Kenya leading to 1992 general election, the clamor for multi-party democracy in Kenya. Kenya had so many vigilante groups. We had Sungu, we had Jeshi la Mzee, we had Mungiki, we had so many. There were so many in Kenya. It's like there was even Jeshi la Mwenje. So we're going back to a situation where we were almost 20-something years back, where every politician had his own vigilante group that they were using to attack opponents. And the government or government officials would look the other side without even questioning what's happening. Now, it's not only that case that we are looking at. Look at the one that was done 2 days ago by Oscar Sudi. Then there is Osoro and Simba Arati. Then the other case, which the government has not even talked about, was when during Raila's birthday party in town, where Raila supporters were attacked. If you look at the political happenings in Kenya right now, just the other day in Busia, when ODM was holding their grassroots kind of registration exercise in Busia, there were youths who came out, there were rival groups that came out and fought during that rally. They were mobilized from both sides of the political divide. The same also was to happen or happened in Bungoma yesterday. Leave alone that Bungoma. When Raila attended a burial ceremony for ODM chairman Makabongo in Rongo, there were youths from UDA who attacked some of the youths who were attending this burial ceremony. Now, it's something that is now inculcating itself in the country, whereby youths are being used to intimidate opponents. But remember, this is just, we are like how many months to the next general election? We are almost 3 to 4 years into the next general election. So what will happen when we get to real campaigns? It means we are going to have a very chaotic system. We are going to have very chaotic campaigns. We are going to have very chaotic nominations. If we can't handle this right now, if the government cannot rise up to the occasion and tell politicians to toe the line and obey the rule of law, then we are going to sink as a country. It might look kind of politically sweet to the ears when the president talks about not obeying court orders. It might sound somehow nice to his followers when he says that koti bandia, judicial officers who are corrupt and all that. But until such a time that it will get to you, that is when you will know the implication or the impact of whatever the president has been talking about. Look at the people who have been affected. These are people who are William Ruto supporters. The guy whose structures were demolished, I believe he's William Ruto's supporter. And he never thought that such a thing could happen to him. So however much we're trying to side with the president, but it needs to be told the truth that the direction that we are going as a country is very dangerous. It is very dangerous for this country if all politicians are going to act the way Oscar Sudi has acted. Because we'll have a very, very chaotic kind of system that will boil out of control. And by the time we realize this, it will be already too late. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us today. I just wanted to condemn what Oscar Sudi did and to call upon the executive, more so the PS Internal Security, PS, the IG, and those who are concerned to rally the police officers and tell them to obey the law. That is it, ladies and gentlemen, from me today. Until next time, bye-bye.